Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Siralim Ultimate. So man, last episode we ended with quite the bombshell. We fought Xantai for the fifth time. Let me just show you this very interesting sequence of achievements that we earned. First of all, we fought Xantai for the fifth time. And I guess the achievements we were getting for beating Xantai should have been a bit of a clue. Talking about his association with Caliban. But then, on beating Xantai for the fifth time, we got this other bit of dialogue with Caliban himself, and this other achievement called Return of the Nightmare. And in that bit of dialogue that we got with Caliban, he asked us, or rather he challenged us to fight him at the Gate of the Gods. We obliged. It was in the end it was an easy fight, but there were some intricacies to his trait that we will have to deal with if we intend to fight him on higher and higher difficulties. But yeah, Caliban has come and basically inserted himself into the Gate of the Gods. Although this is interesting. So when you beat a god, I think for like level 10 or higher, I think that's when you get the gold star. We don't have one for Caliban. I think maybe that means he is not required for the purpose of ascending your specialty. That's the only thing that I can think that would mean. But I mean, the fact that we can do it at all is pretty exciting. And the fact that he's at the Gate of the Gods also meant that we could summon him at the Divination Candle, which we did. And also he has a relic associated with him, the Void something. I'll just show it to you. The Void Essence. Right? Yeah, the Dark Heart of Caliban. Which we haven't unlocked yet, but, I mean, which we will. We will get all of them eventually. But yeah, that was... I'm still buzzing over that. Like that just... I mean, I enjoy playing this game, but I was kind of settling into the enjoyment of, grinding, theory crafting, getting big achievements done, that kind of thing. But suddenly, it's like, wow, there's actual story stuff that is still being revealed this deep into the game, and it just blows me away. Anyway, we do eventually have to get back into playing the game normally, and what better way to do that than with a 414% item bonus. Nothing too awful in terms of the realm properties we're looking at here. So let's just jump into it. No false gods, no nether bosses. So let's just jump into it. We are in the Temple of Lies. We're gonna have to talk to some riddle dwarves. And what else are we dealing with? Honestly, really easy realm. Really easy realm. Not even worried about it in the slightest. Caustic Reactor is Venodon. I'm just immediately gonna go in here. Yeah, these guys are being a little bit annoying with their nonsense, and the centaurs, of course, are annoying for their own reasons. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I think we can get arcane in this round, so I want to get more of those rainbow wells if I can. More favor from Cruncher Dust Battles, alright. I'm into that. Shelled. Repelling, okay. Don't have Arcane yet. I mean, do we really need... Like, how much danger do we think we'll be in this realm? I'm thinking not much. So let's just use our non-ethereal gems without too much holding us back. One thing I'm gonna have to look up is we haven't done any card farming. So because I'm still waiting for the hunt on the Holy White to get done, but we might as well start summoning whoever, like picking the next thing on the list and summoning that. And for that, I want to pick the next resource card. So constructs, elementals, not those. I think we're... Have we done the Phase Warriors? I don't think we have a single Phase Warrior card. And that's another general resource bonus one, I think. Right, so we'll work on that. Oh hey, speaking of cards, this is why we go into high item bonus. This is why we roll high item bonuses for our realms. And that... Okay. Ethereal spell gems heal 15%. Like, some of these card bonuses are so specific that you're not gonna really notice them for most of your builds. Overgrown Temple is generous. And let me look at my bestiary. We're looking for Phase Warriors. Sort by class. Sulfur Phoenix. We do not have a single Phase Warrior card. After an enemy dies, so, okay, we'll start summoning these guys because we wanna get our resource bonuses up. So we'll go back to the Holy White once, or we'll go to the Holy White once it's fully summoned. But in the interim, we can maybe get some stuff done with the Phase Warrior. Alright. What am I looking for? Where are you? Uralos? QRST. Here we go. Here we go. Phase Champion. Just start getting these, and then we can kill them as we go. We're gonna be dealing with some of that, I guess. And these redundant corpse explosions. Oh, why did you come back? Oh, ugh. Just to ruin my life. You're the worst. Here's the first Phase Warrior. Or if they are all that quick, then we're in for a good time. But if this keeps happening, then we might be in for a slightly less good time. Alright. Alright. So far, so good. Okay, let's get one more of those. Talk to you. You're the Gemling Master. I don't think these guys are going to be too much of an issue. We can just burn them down, can't we? Okay, there we go. Outstanding. That's win number 5 against this person, giving us the costume and, of course, another achievement. And sure, we'll have to sit through some redundant corpse explosions occasionally. But let's not worry too much about it. Let's just be happy that we are getting an opportunity to make inroads into potentially another card set. We've already found one card in the realm, so, you know, I'm not too worried about, you know, whether we find another one necessarily. Oh, and of course, it would be nice to find one. Excuse me. It would be nice to find one, but I'm not putting that pressure on myself. We're just gonna play our normal game, and whatever we find, we find. Does that sound good to you? That sounds good to me. And, you know, I'm starting to get... I still don't like that they happen, but I'm starting to get a little bit less angry about these redundant corpse explosions. Here's how I'm trying to look at it. I'm like, instead of getting angry, I'll use it as a few seconds where I can just not think about the game, because, you know, the game's gonna take the time anyway. I might as well just relax and wait for them to end, rather than, you know, just staring at the screen, letting my frustration build, which isn't gonna, you know, do anything good for anyone. We do have Arcane in this realm. It was just the very last one. The very last buff that we got. Come on. Oh, is this Screeching Barrage action? Screeching Barrage action? Is that what happened? Or was it something else? Arcane Brilliance, I don't know, whatever it was, annoying. Let's take some of these dudes out. And let's keep on going. So in this episode, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and I'm gonna take out the next Nether boss and the next False God. 7 enemies left. I've really been taking my time in this realm, haven't I? It's okay. It's okay. I want to check something. What if I do this? So, okay. It's a bit... it's a bit late to be changing macros. We're almost done with the realm, so we'll just stay with this. If I was gonna change macros, I should have done it a lot earlier. Then it would have actually saved time, but as it stands, the time that I spend fiddling with the macros is gonna be at least as much time will be spent doing that than the time actually saved by employing it. Alright. Infusion chaos? Really? Okay. If you say so, game. Hey, oh, hang on. Not only is this a card, but I think this is another card from the same card set that we found earlier, isn't it? The hang on. I need to look into this. Hang on. Gemling. Yeah, this is the same card set. The weird one with the ethereal spell bonuses. I guess when you take all 3 bonuses put together and it's buffing your ethereal spells in all kinds of ways, then that does make it quite appealing. But amazing stuff, though. 2 cards already. I'd say that makes for a not just a successful like run, but a successful episode. Like I'd be happy with the 2 cards and the whole episode. You know, let me check to see. Yeah, we've already donated 1 enemy. Let's just hunt this guy down because we might find some other stuff along the way. We are heavily incentivized to open every single chest we come across. Every single chest. Alright. Well, before we head to the next realm, we do have to turn in a project. Oh. Training, and let's start another Keyforge. Training, I'll put on hold. Keyforge needs to be done. You're making progress. I keep instinctively lowering the realm depth because of all the low-level farming I've been doing. But we don't actually need to do that. 400 again! Hot damn! Do we have a false god? I'm not... We do actually. We do have the false god lost construct. So let's go into the arachnid nest. And see what sort of damage we can cause. Ha! Oh my god! What a lucky day. That's a damn good bonus. 3rd card. So you know how I mentioned that 2 cards in an episode is already good enough for me to feel like it's been a successful episode? Well, obviously, if we find even more, it makes it an even better episode. Obviously, that's, I mean, I'm not really saying anything profound there. Okay. These guys are having a bad time. And, okay, a low-level Nether Stone, that's fine. Yeah, let's give him 3 buffs, because we can easily deal with that. And let's save our non-ethereal charges. Yeah, let's give him always critical. Enemies are snared is great. Yeah, let's deal with you early, the Cockatrice Master. Let's get rid of your thing, your trait. And no reason to mess around, right? I don't think so. We should have a second. Yeah, we do. I guess we maybe should buff a little bit more. Here's what we'll do, I think. Oh, you know what? We need to get a second clay man. I'll do that when we are back in our home base. For now, you are dead. Cockatrice Mastery. Basically, all of the masters that spawn in this realm, we are gonna have very high levels with all of them. Just because of how often we are running into them. And should I summon some divination enemies as well? Nah, let's focus on one thing at a time. I think that's a treasure golem. What is this? 20%? Yeah, we'll give you that. Oh no, that's not a treasure golem. That's just some rando. Alright. The additional charges. This is why we use non-ethereal charges. More health, more defense. I'll give you more defense. Oh, I mean, it doesn't... yeah, I don't know how the math is gonna work. I'd rather give you more defense, though, I think. And that's already okay. Okay. And I think we've killed... No, we haven't. There are other enemies still on this map. Oh, and that's the worst outcome from this encounter. That sucks. That really sucks. Enemies are blighted and sleeping. Now we gotta find some treasure as well. Champagne. Yeah, let's just do this. I mean, I could have used the non-ethereal charge because he had a arcane. We have already donated. There's one more enemy remaining. Alright, this is the exit, which will become relevant once we've beaten this false god. I've forgotten what this false god's deal is. Maybe I should have reminded myself before. But you know what? It'll just add to the excitement. We will adjust to it on the fly. How about that? Alright. Yeah, these guys are done for. And now the mysterious portal has appeared. Of course, we couldn't really even do anything about the false god until we've already dealt with all of the regular enemies. Generos, overgrown temple, right? Yeah. Invisible, mending. I think we have room for one more buff. Mimic could be a good time. Barrier, right? Mimic. Oh no! I wanted to. I wanted to do something entirely different. It's okay. We can. Yeah, I think he can no longer take damage in this turn. You didn't quite kill him. But you almost did. Alright. So far we found 3 cards. This realm, all of them from random loot. 2 of them even from the same set. I know. There better be something at the end. Fuck off. Ah, the wolf. How dare you. There better be some. It's okay. It's fine. Oh yeah, we got the buried treasure as well. Hey, how about that? Card number 4. And that's what I call a fantastic result so far. And we're not even done. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start summoning some of the phase warriors, the phase champions, and I'm just gonna start killing these as I make my way towards where the false god is, and we'll kill them the boring way. So we've already found 4 cards this episode. We're being super greedy, trying to find a 5th. How long has this episode even been going? I feel like we've taken our time, so nearly half an hour, and we haven't even finished 2 realms. But you know, it's okay to take your time. I don't feel bad at all about taking my time, especially given the wonderful rewards we have gotten so far. Alright. Now this creature has reached rank S. So, good job. Good job to us. Alright, hang on. I need to see what's down this final corridor. And then we'll go to the false god. Hey, look, there's a chest, but with nothing in it. All right, I'm gonna just kill you quickly. What are the odds that we find a 5th card? Well, with 10 more enemies to go, it could happen. Could happen. The Lost Construct, alright. Target acquired, description weak, pathetic, ugly. Hey, come on. Action chosen, termination by dismemberment. I mean, that's pretty harsh. Prepare to die. Man, look, you didn't have to say all those things. Let's use Greater Dispel. Okay, some nonsense is happening. We need to snare the enemy with some of these roots. Now we just do oh, fuck off. Meraxis is also silenced, which is annoying. Fortunately, our Ebony Ant isn't. Unfortunately, because of all the turns that have been wasted, we are going to have to use another entangling root. Now the Dreadwhite can do some feign death action. Now the Rift Dancer can cast Clayman. Oh, who should I cast Clayman on? I think this makes the most sense. Now the Animatrus. Yeah, this makes the most sense. And now the Biobot. Like, the silence is gonna run out on Meraxis pretty quickly, so I think I'm just gonna do this. Really wish I could see some sort of a health bar. Clayman should go on you. Now, yeah, just do more entangling roots. And more of this action. And honestly, just do this. And I think this guy is done for. And you're gone. We have defeated the Lost Construct. Right, what's in the left? Nothing. What's in the right? Nothing. What's in this? This is our second time beating the Lost Construct, of course. What's in this? We are gonna get something nice. These are all like rune things. This actually seems pretty good. This could lead to some nice speed farming synergies, I think. We might be getting a spell here as well, I think. And not just a spell, but also a Nether Stone. Overheat. And spell potency, Pandemonium on turn. What? Remind me, what does Pandemonium do? Shuffle. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Alright. Let's finish off the rest of these guys pretty quick. Nice and easy. Are we gonna get something special? Are we gonna get a 5th card? Oh, we've got 7 more enemies to potentially get it from. But like I said, even if we don't, the number of cards we've gotten this episode are more than enough for one episode. Alright. Could we get one from one of these two? If we do, we do. If we don't, it's okay. I'm just really enjoying this game right now. I'm just, and if I feel like I've been a little silent this episode, but it's a silence of like total contentment. I'm just really happy with this game. Okay, is there anything at the end of this long? Nothing. And you know what? I'm not even upset about that. I ain't even upset about that. Oh, we nearly left a chest. You should never leave. You should never leave chests unopened. Alright. Let's head back, because we've got to set a new bounty. Should we just keep doing Lost? Yeah, you know, let's just keep doing Lost Construct until we hit him 10 times. And let's take a look. Like, we're improving these bonuses as well. Indirect damage taken is the crucial one. It's going up so slowly, but it's such a huge thing that even like every 0.1% of the difference we make there is gonna be huge. Now I think we've got a nether boss. I think we might call it an episode after this nether boss. Talur. I mean, let me remind myself what the deal is with the Talur. Talur. What's your deal? Well, that's annoying. So basically, it's gonna take a long time to kill this guy. Alright. Arachnid nest again? Sure. Hey, nether portal, except we know it's not gonna give us what we want. By that I mean, of course, the King Dumpling encounter, but that's okay. But what do we get? The fuck are you? Oh, it's just a random regular creature? Or is this a... Man, I don't... Oh, no. Man, our creatures were having a rough time. I think it was because of that damage every turn thing. Oh, yeah, okay. It's just a... Oh, wow, okay. Ashes to ashes. Alright. Alright. I'm having trouble keeping up with all the stuff we're finding. This is the 3rd rarest nether stone we found. Interesting. Interesting. So, the main encounter didn't give us much. But the side encounter, sorry, like just the not side encounter, but just the chest beside it ended up being the real star of that show. And we got you as well. Okay, we got these dudes. You're blind, so you should cast... I didn't do the thing, did I? I didn't get a second Clayman. I'll do it at the end. I'll do it at the end. I'll do it at the end. Oh, we still have the Rabbit Dementia macro. Right, I gotta be mindful of that. Gotta be mindful of that. Oh, the worst outcome. Extra traits, okay. No wonder there's been weird stuff going on. No frickin' wonder. Alright. Obviously, we're gonna have to do something about that in the Nether boss fight. Alright, give me my turn. Gem sealed after casting. Annoying. Like, we have ways to deal with it now, but it's still annoying. No idea what is going on. But they're dead. So let's be happy about that. Man, are you serious? Fuck off. Fuck off. Hey! Treasure from all sources at rank 67. I feel like I've killed a lot of enemies for there to be still 6 enemies roaming on the map. And I don't think I summoned enemies at the candle. Did I? Alright. So we need to get rid of these traits. Immediately. Number 2. We need to do this. Number 3, I think we can just do this. Because number 4, we are going to cast Rabbit Dementia. And we are going to end these jokers. And we reached rank S with somebody. Which is pretty good. What's your deal? Nothing there. 5 more enemies. Okay, the reason why sometimes they're dying at the start is because of the spiderling thing. Whenever we collect those little eggs, they will kill some of our enemies for us. Like there. Like right there. Alright. Hey, we're finding lots of loot this episode. Two enemies remain. Bastion of the Void has to be out of these guys. It's gotta be Tenebrous, right? Yeah. And you are our final enemy. Alright. Wonderful. Alright, let's carry on. Alright. Alright. Man, 3 out of 3 times we've gotten the bad outcome here. I'm really peeved. I'm peeved and disgruntled that this has happened. I'm not amused, not impressed. You know what? Even though we have extra traits, I'll get some phase warriors. Phase champions. And what? Oh, you're blind. I see. I see. Yeah, this is going all right. All things considered. I don't mind using my non-ethereal charges because we are limited to casting only once in this realm anyway, so it doesn't really make that much of a difference. To lure, man. Listen, it's gonna be a bad time for you, but it's okay. It's gonna be okay. For me, it's gonna be okay for me. You, my friend, still screwed. But for me, I want to, make sure I'm being clear here that you are about to have a bad time. Alright. Double cast Clayman and I think this... Oh, I mean, we don't have double casts anyway. So this is going to be annoying. We're going to have to entangle some roots. Rapid dementia. And we can eventually... Fuck off, really? This is gonna be really annoying. So what was the we had a spell to, what was it called? Not polish, what was the spell to fix our sealed spell gems? Unseal? No. Something else. No. Somebody had this spell. We'll worry about it later. And man, I have to say the we could even get rid of antidote to get something else. The Astral Dimension. my god. Okay, you know what? Greater Dispel. Entangling Roots again. So our Animatus needs to attack that guy specifically. The rest of us need to just hope that he either provokes or like we randomly hit him somehow. Astral Dimension. You know what? Feign Death? But that didn't do anything. Okay. Because the moment he's dead, the trait should deactivate. If I'm understanding this correctly. How about just attack? Oh, so close. Come on. Fuck off. And the rest are dead. Okay. That was really annoying. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that as a boss trait. Hey, double trait, double trait. Man, we're getting amazing luck. What is this? What are these traits? Scattershot, okay. Okay. This one, not that great. So does our... You have an empty nether slot on your Overkill sword. We could put that there. A double trait nether stone. And then we'd get... I mean, we already have splash damage. But then this would mean... Well, what the fuck is going on? Man, what is going on? Can you just end this battle, please? Thank you. Okay. Just end this, please. Okay. 13 more enemies. This could take a while, especially if they do more nonsense to us on account of extra traits. If they just resist our damage for no reason. But we're getting through it pretty quickly. Alright, 8 more enemies. Could one of them give us a card? Could one of them give us a card? It would be swell if they did. But again, I think we've had enough good fortune in this episode that we don't need to be upset if we don't get, you know, more. Gotta be happy with what we found so far. And 3 out of the remaining 4. Actually, no, all 4 of them. All 4 of them are by the exit. Let's go down. Two more chances to get this card. Ugh. Ugh. This is why you hate extra traits. Yeah, you can deal with it, but you're just wasting time. And sometimes they waste your time anyway because of stuff that is basically unavoidable. But anyway, that is them dealt with, and because the candle is close by, I'm just gonna check just to confirm that we haven't accidentally gotten the card already. No, we haven't. What do we... Face champion, yeah. No, we haven't. Alright, let's head back home. And... let me just take a look at my Rune of Prophecies. These are still being worked on. Let me look at the rest of my... So we're almost done hunting the Holy White. This is gonna happen when it happens. So will that. So will those. Okay. At this point, I think... let me just see how long have we been going. Nearly an hour. Okay. At this point, I am gonna call it good for this episode. Let's reflect on what we accomplished. We found 4 different cards at this episode, I think. 2 of them were from the Gemling set. Let's look at the total number of cards. 195. Yeah, we had 191 at the end of last episode, and we found 4 more. 2 in the Gemling set. I don't even know where the other 2 were. But it was honestly, it was great. It was amazing. And not only that, we found a whole bunch of nether stones, including one instance where we found 2 nether stones in the same chest. And not only that, but one of them was a double trait nether stone. Not only that, but both of these traits are potentially interesting. So this is sort of a better version, I think, of what Overkill... Hang on, what does Overkill do? Let me just take a look at this. Codex... What is Overkill and why do I have it in place of that? 70% of this. Okay, I have Overkill because you have to pass a higher threshold, but if you do, you do double as much damage. So we could put this thing on our Overkill sword, and that would mean that when we hit the Overkill threshold, we're doing 105% damage. But if we don't hit that threshold, because, you know, sometimes one of the enemies, for whatever reason, might have a crazy amount of health, we still do a large amount of damage to the other enemies regardless. And the other trait in it was also useful. Raging Spirit. A random trait that belongs to their fused creature's race. But I mean, this does depend on our creatures getting killed and not having. I think the way this would work is and not having another resurrection trigger, because if you have a guaranteed resurrection, I think that would take precedence over this, and then you wouldn't gain anything. But if our creatures are getting killed, like, you know, by the one-hit kills, for instance, by Impington, then this could trigger. Like, we don't really need it. It's something to think about. Something to think about, but we don't really need it at this point. But I am glad that we have it, because it's a really nice find. Any double trade Nether Stone, this is only the second one we found in all the time that I've been playing. So for that reason, of course, I'm happy to have that. I'm happy to have found the 4 cards for this episode as well. I'm just happy all around. I'm just a happy dude. And on that happy note, I think it's time to bring this video to a close. I just have to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good time, and I hope you're as happy as I am in this moment. I hope you have wonderful days ahead of you, and I hope you will join me for the next episode as well. And until then, take care.